Good morning, I'm Elisa Rivas. We are unfortunately having a bit of an extended morning rush hour with accidents out there. This is going to be US 59 northbound at Williams Way, a lost load. Let me first give you the look from our Houston TransStar cameras as they really start to get this fixed. You can see the backup still in the shot. Let's go right now to Tammy Rose. She is in Sky Eye over this unfortunate report that this is animal waste, that is a lost load from a truck. Tammy, what can you tell me about the situation out there?
Lisa, the freeway was shut down for a short time. It does look like it's back open again. As you mentioned, a lost load of animal waste in the left two lanes there. You can see traffic is at a crawl and backups as far as I can see. Again, this is the Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Fort Bend County. As I pan over, you'll just see how slow the traffic is. Again, at Williams Trace Boulevard, on the 59 Southwest Freeway. This is inbound traffic, so you can just imagine all of the delays in morning rush hour. Look at that. As far as I can see it, I will bring up Sky Map for you right now, and you can see it looks like it at least goes to Sweetwater Boulevard. Elisa?
You know, and Tammy, this is the time of day when a lot of people leave home because they think the rush hour is pretty much finished. And so when you're giving us this look, you know that water tower in the distance, that's the Brazos River. So we're talking about several miles of backup here. And hold on for me just 1 second, Tammy, because I do want to show people what's going on here on the maps. If you're thinking, how am I going to get through this and get to work or to my appointment today? Your alternate route is going to be Highway 90 coming from far Fort Bend County, New Territory area. Highway 90 is still in very good shape. Traffic is starting to relieve on the West Park toll as well. So if you're coming from Katy, Fort Bend, far on the northern side, you can use the West Park tollway right now. But those are your two best alternate routes. If you're already going to be coming inbound on 59, and that's pretty much your way to get into town, go ahead and exit University because it's backed up to at least University. Exit University and weave your way through the area over to Highway 6 because with the Brazos River there are not a ton of different alternate routes, but those three should work for you. You don't want to get stuck in that backup because it is stopped bumper to bumper as she showed you. And let's go back to that Sky Eye view right now. And Tammy, just people really stuck because they don't have an exit to get off the freeway. And if you can get back to where the accident and let us know if you see any workers on scene, because what we're hearing is that TxDOT needs to get a cleanup crew out to that location. As you can imagine, at this point, the lost load of animal waste that was dropped there on those
Elisa,
2 to 3 lanes. Go ahead.
Yeah, Lisa, first of all, University Boulevard exiting right there. That is the best bet right now. We saw as we were pulling up, that's where people are exiting the freeway. As far as workers, yeah, we heard that hazmat was on the way out. We can see crew members and police in the left 2 lanes, and they do have 2 lanes blocked off. And at one point, again, the freeway was shut down, but it is moving again. So again, this cleanup probably going to take a while. They may be still waiting for that hazmat crew to arrive on scene. Like I said, I just see a couple of police officers, and then I'm going to turn my Sky Map back on so again you can get a little bit better perspective. This is Williams Trace Boulevard, and as I pan up where you're telling people to exit the freeway off of University, that is kind of where we're seeing the backup. So several miles back, you can see traffic is just at a standstill. We're tracking vehicles about 0 to 10 miles per hour right now. Some are not moving at all. Again, University Boulevard, that's where a lot of people are exiting, but then, you know, the frontage road is also getting backed up as well. Elisa?
Yeah, sure, and what Sky Map 13 is really showing us too, off to the left-hand side of your screen, Town Center Boulevard, First Colony, those are all places where people have doctor's appointments, they're going to the mall, there are plenty of schools because that's the heart of the First Colony residential area. So Highway 6 and 90 are really the way to get into those neighborhoods right now. Instead of trying to make it all the way through to Highway 6 on 90, snake your way around to instead of trying to get to Highway 6 off of 59, you're gonna have to snake your way around through the neighborhoods to get over to Highway 6 and then into that First Colony neighborhood. This is, you know, Tammy, this is just gross, right? I can see the need for hazardous materials cleanup, and it may take a while. Hopefully it doesn't look like there's any damage to the freeway there, but certainly causing a massive traffic backup. Highway 90 is another good alternate route. The West Park toll from the far side of Fort Bend County is a good alternate route for you. And Tammy, from what you can see, are people able to get off the freeway, or is it looking to you like they are just kind of been stuck there for a while?
I'm having a little hard time hearing you up here, Elisa, but it looks like several people are actually. We often see stalls sometimes happening in these scenarios because people are just stuck in traffic for such a long period of time. And again, I will take off Sky Map so you can see a little bit better. It kind of overlays the traffic highways there, but you can see right at Williams Trace Boulevard, that is where traffic is stopped. Again, we heard that there were hazmat crews on their way out here. I cannot tell quite yet if they are on scene. Obviously, you can see the animal waste there in the two left lanes. Again, this is inbound traffic. So if you are headed on the Southwest Freeway in Fort Bend County at Williams Trace, definitely plan for an alternate route, because again, you see in these scenarios, sometimes people try to cut over, they try to, they pull over and wait for the, traffic to start moving again, and then again we get those stalls, and sometimes we see other fender benders in these type of situations. Right now you can see people again pulling off of near Highway 6. I'll turn Sky Map back on for you so you can kind of get a better perspective of where things are. That's Highway 6, and as I pan up again, you'll see how far back these backups go past Sweetwater Boulevard there, Town Center Boulevard, all the way to University Boulevard, where a lot of people are exiting the freeway. Elisa?
All right, absolutely. So again, let's pay special attention as Tammy is showing us to these alternate routes, because you want to go ahead, get off at University. You'll have to snake your way through the neighborhood there, but it will be better. That slow go through the neighborhood will be better than sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Highway 90 is an alternate route for you. If you're coming from the far side of Fort Bend County, kind of Katy area, you can use the West Park toll. Traffic has been relieved in this early mid-morning hours. It gets so congested on the West Park, but a lot of that has been relieved at this point. And Tammy, thank you so much. We'll cut away from your pictures now, go back to the map for just a minute to show people where all of this is happening right in the heart of Sugar Land. 2 to 3 lanes blocked, but because of the huge volume of traffic that comes in from Fort Bend County into the Houston area, we are seeing very slow bumper to bumper for at least a couple of miles. And it's really tough because you get stuck in that and then you can't get to the next exit. So we are really urging people to avoid 59 northbound as you approach the First Colony area altogether while they get this hazardous material cleaned up. I hate even saying it, but this is animal waste. This is gross. This needs a major cleanup, and it's going to be there for a little while. This is unfortunately not the only thing going on right now. I'll show you the picture. This is Southwest Freeway northbound at Williams Trace, and you see, hey, not too bad. It's moving. Unfortunately, it's all of the traffic backed up behind it where the lanes have narrowed that are really, really causing a problem. And then we go to the greater Houston area. We've got a situation also going on in the Heights, just north of I-10, a major accident inside of a Heights area neighborhood, the West 6th at Rutland intersection, and for a block around that way is evacuated as the Houston Fire Department and police work on a hazardous materials situation. An overturned 18-wheeler tanker truck, well, it's been turned on its side, and of course now they are in a situation where they have to offload all of that material from the tanker truck, and they're being very cautious about this and want everybody to know to really just stay out of this area. If you use this as a cut through, you use side streets through the Heights area, just stay on the main lanes. There is that overturned 18-wheeler. It's a tanker truck at West 6th at Rutland right now. So they will be working on that for some time. We'll let you know as things clear up as we approach our broadcast at 11 a.m. But again, the big traffic alert of the morning still at this late morning hour is northbound on the Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace, a lost load of animal waste, right? We see a lot of crazy things. This is a new one for us. A lost load of animal waste. Use Highway 90. Use the West Park toll, get off at University and head through the neighborhood if you need to snake your way over to Highway 6. We're going to continue to monitor this for you on all platforms, online, and of course on the air on Eyewitness News at 11. Thanks for joining us.